Pungos, Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here. Finally, it's come. I backed this like 6 or 7 months ago. I did get the Fjorden case, and I also got adapter here that you can place on any other case. And what I really wanted to accomplish here is really to have something super compact that allows me to be able to bring this on a vacation and still use those favorite lenses that I normally use. So I put this on the back of a Moment case here, and it worked great until I realized that you couldn't shoot video. So I'm like, I vlog, that's my thing. I don't really take pictures on my iPhone. I do, obviously, but I don't want to do it like that. I'll just use my mirrorless camera. However, in the last month or so, I finally got my add-ons here that have been delayed for a long time. So Fjorden sent me the case and adapter, so we're gonna go over that unboxing here. With that said, I did back this with my own money. Fjorden did not send me this complimentary. So you know where my bias is. With that said, let's unbox this, show this, and also we do have video features finally on the Fjorden app. So we're gonna be going over all that here. Thanks so much, guys. Let's do this. I backed this when it came out for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it's been like 2 years, I swear. Finally, they had the 14 Pro Max come out, and so now I've got my case with the built-in adapter here. So as we're showing this off here, I wanted to jump into it. You have a couple of things. Obviously, you got your little tab here to be able to connect it. So you've got two options here. You got these little slits will allow you to connect a nice little wrist strap if you want. So there's one, or if you wanted to have a neck strap here to dangle around your neck, that's something that you can do here. With that said, going into it here, you can see that it's a pretty rigid core here, with the outside being a silicone, not like a liquid silicone because it's not like super soft. Nonetheless, it's a silicone that's going to, as you can see, pick up some of my oils on my fingers, but it's got the nice built-in anchored spots here for the Fjorden grip. With that said, here you have a nice punch out for the camera bump here. You also have the volume rockers punch out there for the do not disturb. Buttons are not metallic, they are definitely silicone. On the other side here, you got the power button and some more, and the Fjorden imprinted insignia. On the back side here, you got the speaker grill as well as the plug-in for the lightning. That's about it, pretty straightforward. On the back side here, you do have a microfiber material here to give you some additional cushioning and protection. What's nice here is this is military drop grade protective, which is also shock absorption. I really like it. I think it's a good call here. Then you have that little groove inset there for whichever type of adapter that you want to affix. I'm gonna go ahead and do the single on the right side because I'm left-handed. I like to normally have the wrist strap here on my right hand up high like that. I could actually have it on the bottom. Maybe I'll have it on the bottom here because I like to take the video like that with the wrist strap around here. I think will go just fine. With that said, let's go ahead and install it here. It just goes in from the bottom and up. I really like how there is a raised little bezel here that grabs around the edges. It grabs around the bezel here to provide you that protection and grip, meaning that it's going to, if it lands on its face, it's going to protect you there. Coming up closer, you still see here that you have some room for a screen protector if that's something that you're interested in. As you can see right off the bat, you've got the little flap there for your wrist strap. Coming around the edges, it looks like it fits real nice around the case completely. Not bad. I'm impressed. Okay, so the adapter is pretty cool here. As you can see, it fits right on the back of your MagSafe compatible iPhone or other device here that has that MagSafe compatibility. You can see here that you've got this nice thumb rest here that kind of protrudes and also grabs onto your phone right here. You have this little grip here that extends the Fjorden grip all the way around. You even have a 1/4 inch mount, but you've also got this gap here to be able to place your cord down and around, which I think is nice. And I think this is a comfortable grip here. You can grip onto here and have access to all of your customizable buttons, which is great and awesome about the Fjorden tools. Before we jump into the movie here, it's kind of set really high. You've got this adapter here that is supposed to have a cold shoe mount here for audio, and it's just a little bit too high. I think it's a little bit too big. The grip is kind of, it's not super strong here. As you can see, it kind of slides out. So I'm a little bit leery about the adapter. Nonetheless, I think the grip itself does come off here. As you can see, it actually pulls apart from this grip, and it doesn't actually hold on tight, which it should be grooving. It should be setting into that groove. So if you want to use the adapter, it's certainly something you can consider, but I'm just going to go ahead and clamp it onto the case itself because I feel a little bit more comfortable. The problem is I don't get this cold shoe mount, which is a little unfortunate. But this is what you're getting. I think this is really cool if you're going to be going and traveling, you know, international. You want to have something to still be able to utilize your creativity as well as making for some good content. This is certainly the base controller here from Fjorden is a good call. Okay, we're in the app here. I'm excited to be able to use it. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom out, zoom in, all that good stuff. Presumably this trigger button here is going to be the zoom. It is a little bit mechanical here. It stops right at each point. And you can zoom in all the way digital 20x, which is not bad. Zooming out here, it can snap. I think if you just click it, it'll click to the next camera, which I think is nice. I've always liked that. You can go ahead here and record 4K 30, 720, etc. You also have manual EV if you want to set that. You got your shutter button, which starts the recording. If you want to manually do EV, you can with the scroll wheel. The other pressure button here will switch cameras and show you the backside here if you want to just to record. And that's about it. With that said, my pugnios, a little bit disappointed. I think finally the features here are there that should have come out of the box. It took a while for the 14 Pro Max cases to come out. It's there, it's the most reliable of the case, although this really isn't a case that I'm really interested in carrying around. But if I wanted to be able to have, you know, all the specific fine adjustments that I'd like to, taking pictures in portrait mode, which is really good, or doing video, I can. I do like having access to a zoom, which is really nice. Drawback here is if you use the Apple camera app, unfortunately, you cannot utilize any of the buttons. You have to be in the Fjorden app. Nonetheless, I think this is nice here. If you wanted to use an adapter here for another MagSafe case, you want to bring your own MagSafe case here, just like this carved MagSafe case. It does grip onto it, which is nice. It's going to give you the ability to snap on your adapter here, which is really convenient. And I think it'll be cool here to be able to utilize this. Just granted, and know that this doesn't hold super tight, even though you have the extra cold shoe mount. You're gonna have to be careful here when you're shooting because it can snap off if you're not necessarily careful. With that said, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't have a real link or any kind of a call out here for you guys, but I think this is certainly something that you guys should look into. I don't think this is for me necessarily. It could be for you. I still don't know what all the features are for the adapter here, but nonetheless, this is a thing that is available. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. See ya. Bye.